In this video, I want to just give you a quick overview on Ableton. Just setting it up for the first time and routing everything you need to route. So we're going to open up Ableton to begin with. And one of the first things I like to do is add your shortcut or your folders of songs where you might have song templates, or sometimes we have cues in these folders. So I set up cornerstones, all our backing tracks on some folders and some cues too. So we're gonna add a folder here. I'm gonna browse to those, and we're gonna add those real quick. And so I have 3 different folders right here. I got Ableton templates and other resources. These are just some of the templates we use. These individual song sections are backing tracks that I've already set up in Ableton, and later on I'll show you how I set those up. But if we look at there, we have all the songs that we have for church, and then we have a worship set list. So each week I'll try to update these for the songs we're going to do. So I'm going to just add this whole folder to begin with. And I'm going to hit open right there. And now we can see here, we can click on that. And there we'll be able to see all those folders quickly and get to them. So we'll set that up just for right now. And then we want to next go to our interface and route all of our inputs and outputs, what's going to go out of Ableton and what's going to come into Ableton. I don't think we're going to be using inputs too much, but I'll show you how to do those. So we're going to go to preferences, and Windows might be a little bit different, but this is the Mac way. We're going to go live and then preferences. And then if you click on audio, you'll see audio input device and audio output device. So right here, we'll get a whole bunch of different interfaces that I have hooked up. And for right now, we're going to use this PreSonus one that I have at the church. We'll probably use one called, I think it's PreSonus Fire Studio. I'm not sure. We'll check that out. But I'll click on this. And then you'll see, let's go to set the input to. We'll set PreSonus input to. And so right here, we can set up all the channels that we want to come in and out. So, we'll click on this output config. We won't worry about the input too much right now. And so let me delete all these that I have right now. And at the church, we'll have, I think, 24 ins and 24 outs. I'm not positive. But when you first start, it'll look something like this. So we want to start routing. And we'll have a template set up, but I have a basic template. And so we want, from the board, we want to go into the board. So 1 and 2, we'll set right here. We want drums left, drums right. Okay. And then the way I have it set up temporarily is we got to turn these on and they'll show. So 3 we'll have as bass. And this is all going to go over a Dante network or possibly just Firewire. 4 will have acoustic. And then we're going to have 5 and 6 as electric 1 and 2. And this one, I'm going to do electric 1 and electric 2. But also, I'm going to turn this on 5 and 6 together in case we want to do them stereo. We can have this possibility as well. All right, so now we're going to work 7 and 8. I'm going to do as piano. We're going to start running some piano sounds left and right. We're going to keep those 2 linked together. All right, then we're going to go 9 and 10. We're going to go, I'm going to kind of do with electric. I might want to separate these sometimes. So I want to go keys maybe, Keys can include Rhodes and then pads. Keys can also be synths. Or we could do them together if we want a more full sound, or maybe a backing track might have a stereo pad or something. So we'll go ahead and put keys / pads here. And later on, this will make more sense while I'm doing it this way. Let's see, 11 and 12. We'll keep those as extra instruments in case we have any brass or anything. We'll keep those like that. And then we can also stereo those too if we have any other instruments, maybe, well, I can't think of anything else we might need, but we'll just put instruments. And then, let's see, on this map I have, and this is probably subject to change, and I'll make a better template, but I have, let's do 17 and 18 as some BGVs. So if the backing track has some background voices, it might be some tenors, we can route these this way. And then we'll also, in case there's stereo BGVs, which I don't think there would ever be, but. And what I want to do is 23 and 24, I want to separate those. I want to be able to separate our clicks and guides. And this is all going to change more than likely how we route these. I'll talk to Isaac a little bit more on how we want, and we'll get a better template. But for right now, this is just an overview of how to route all our instruments. And we don't need to put these stereo because we want to separate them that way. If you need more guide, we can bring those up. So we'll hit OK here. Input config, I guess we can do a sample one right here. But right now I have 19 and 20 and 21 and 22 coming from the board. We'll have those if we want to bring them in and maybe do some processing through Ableton with maybe some singers' voices. So we'll do blue mic, green mic. I don't even remember all the colors that we have, and we'll do yellow and pink. So we'll try that there. And we'll probably won't mess with those right now. But I think we should be good right there. I'm going to delete. Okay, so here's our tracks right here. This is a MIDI track. This is just going to send data. This has, if you ever see a MIDI track, you're not going to have any vocal thing. It's just going to be some data that's coming in. And we'll worry about those later on. So I'm going to just delete everything. I'll probably leave one audio track for now. I'm going to do a quick example. Okay, so this is called session view that we're in right here. And if we hit tab, it'll do arrangement view. This is more of what we're going to use, this view right here. This might work for some stuff, but we'll work on it later. You can either hit tab or right here, we can switch over to session view. So right here, we're going to pull in a song and just route stuff the right way. And it probably won't play back because I don't have it routed correctly. But we're going to bring in a song. I said individual song list. And so here we'll see the songs. So let's look at Better Word. We're going to do a drop down. And if you see the song.als, that's going to be the song that's already prepared. So we're just going to click that. And then we're going to drag it in. All right. And this is what our basic template. Now I can delete this top audio part. At first, it won't let me. So this is going to be kind of how we're set up in Ableton. This is going to be the whole song brought in. And I don't think we have any time signature changes. Okay. No, we don't. So let's begin routing here. So to begin routing, tempo, when we work with tempos, and I'll explain these more, this is just where we're going to set our timing. But okay, we have click right here. So this is where we're going to start off. We're going to route our click. And so to begin with, your top one's going to be input. Your bottom one's going to be output. So since it's coming out, we're not going to worry about click. So this is going to master right now. And so as we can see here, this says it's going out, but it's going to master. So that's going down here to master down here. And we can see here, master is set to 1 and 2. So we're not going to send it to master right now. Actually, what we want to do is we want to send it to what we said was click. So we're going to go drop down menu and ext out. This is going to tell us where we want to go out to. We're going straight to the interface. And so from right here, we'll see another drop down, and we say 1 and 2. Well, we're not going to send it to the drums, so we're actually going to drop down and go to click. And so when we play this, it'll send to the click track. So I'm going to do the same thing for guide. We're going to drop the master down, ext, and then we're going to send this to guide. We're going to drop that out. Okay. And to make this faster, I'm going to get these all prepared. I selected them all, and I'll show you. These are just shortcuts I have, but I'm going to go ahead and set them all as ext outs and then minimize them again. So now I can quickly do these outs. It's just a shortcut in Ableton. So we got drums right here. We're going to send those to drums. Percussions, we'll send to drums, and maybe we'll add a percussion track. So we got a bass. We're going to send that to our bass track. Acoustic, we're going to send that to acoustic. And the good thing about this is if Chris or Isaac's playing acoustic, we could probably just mute this track and then take it off on the board. And the sound man will take care of a lot of this. But we could take these off as needed. Now we have EG 1 and 3. And so let's say, let me see. I don't know if these, here's one that might be stereo. So here's what we can do. We can maybe EG1 send to, and this is all subject to change. And I'll probably have it all set up ahead of time, like I said. But we'll send electric EG1 to electric 1. We'll send EG3 to EG2. And let's send electric guitar 2 to both. So these were mono. So let's actually send this one to left and right. So they're all still going in. This one's going just to 5. EG3 is going just to 6. And EG2 is going to 5 and 6. And that way we can pan left or right. All right, let's move down to piano. We got piano right here. We're going to send that one to piano. And this will probably get turned off too if me, Kaylee, or Camille are playing. So we're going to send that to piano. And then we got keys 1 through 4. And these are probably some pads. And we'll send all those to keys and pads. And now we got all these background voices. So let's say we want the choir on one channel. We could send it to 18. And if we want a soprano voice, let's send that to 17. I mean, this we can change it however. Let's send that one to there too. And so there we should be patched in. Everything will now be sending to where it needs to go. Unfortunately, on my device, I only have 8 channels here. So I need to reroute these real quick. But I have drums left and right. I don't have, what did I say 3 was? Okay, 3 for me is bass. And then I have 4 and 5. I won't be able to probably do this on here. Oh no, I can. Acoustic is, and we won't be doing this, but we have electric 1, and then we have electric 2, and then on 7 we have, these are stereoed, and we have piano And that's all I have on this, so I won't be able to route them all the way my interface is set up. When we come in here and we hit play, this should route everything the way we need to. And my tempo set fast, and so if we can test, make sure everything's coming out the right way, which it's not. Well, actually, it is. Solo it. I'm going to fast forward and show the bass kick in here in a bit, and we'll see the bass kick in right here. Right there. There's the bass coming in now. So now we have everything routed to different channels.